Welcome back to another episode of... Hey guys, so we're back for another... This fucking intro sucks already.
How you doing?
Hey everybody, we're back for another episode. It feels like it's been a minute. How you guys doing? We got the whole fucking cast here today. I want to go around and reintroduce yourself.
I'm the one guy with a weird voice that speaks of many things into a microphone in a giant foam box.
Wow, you didn't have to ruin the illusion, dude. They didn't know about the phone box. They were oblivious to it. They didn't know.
I mean, I call the foam box the thing I put on the microphone, a.k.a. windscreen. Ba-ba-ba-bum.
All right, who else we got here?
You got me, buddy.
We got fucking Tito Jackson in the corner. How many fucking Jacksons were there? Like 6,
Uncle
7?
Cotton.
Uncle Cotton, a.k.a. the Fat Sex.
Daddy Fat Sex. That's just because he's so old he steps on his balls all the time.
I do, especially when it's hot.
Jesus.
Oh, God. So, what are we getting ourselves into today, sir? Who still needs to introduce themselves?
Oh, hey guys, I'm Duffy. Today we're doing part, 2 and 3? Is that a Huffy? That's a nice bike, boy. What is that, a Huffy? We're doing parts 2 and 3 of our ongoing series.
Yes.
I don't remember what we titled it. What was it?
I honestly do not remember.
Boom.
I would have to look.
Can't blame me.
His was
mafias,
the
cartels.
I don't remember
basically
shit.
Any dangerous organization.
Well, that's because you're old, you fuck.
And I did no studying on this fucking shit we're supposed to be talking about.
Because he was a true old man. Slept when he got home from work all the way till 7:30 at night.
No idea what the fuck's going on.
So, just a disclaimer:
his
we're doing
Alzheimer's
this.
Kicking in. This is research
Where
for
the
Alzheimer's.
fuck am I?
If you donate now, we'll put the money towards getting his medicine.
That reminds me of that fucking. Did I ever show you that video where their couple's doing a gender reveal? And then, like, the little note in the bottom says, "Sorry for my grandpa, he was in World War II." And they have the poppers, and it pops blue, and you just hear in the background the grandpa go, "Whoa!" You just wake up screaming like that sometimes?
Right. He does.
Just to fucking fill in that cat's an asshole.
So mine, I decided to go with the Japanese Yakuza.
Oh, yeah, Yakuza's Japanese. I thought it was a triad.
No, Triad is Chinese.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's what I'm going to end up doing it on.
The Triad.
It's the only shit I could find real quick, dude.
Hey, no worries. So, the Yakuza, they also have a couple names, but I'm not going to even try and fucking say them because I'm not Japanese.
So, how is this pronounced? Yakuza or Yakuza or...
I believe it's Yakuza.
Yakuza?
Yes. Now...
Yakuza.
Yeah, so they actually did have a name, but again, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it stood for violence groups or mafia-like criminal organizations. And the term Yakuza actually used to refer to individual gangsters or criminals. But I don't know if you guys knew. They're into a lot of shit. They do extortion, blackmail, smuggling, prostitution, drug trafficking, gambling, loan sharking, day labor contracting, and other rackets, as well as controlling many restaurants, bars, trucking companies, talent agencies, taxi fleets, factories, and other businesses in major Japanese cities, as well as worldwide. So they're kind of I want to dip my toes into everything kind of people.
If nothing else, they are resourceful.
They really are. So the word Yakuza is actually good for nothing. And it's believed that they took that from a worthless hand in a Japanese card game, which is similar to Baccarat or Blackjack. The cards Ya, Ku, and Sa, 8, 9, and 3, which when added up give the worst possible total. So, in a sense, their name came, or it's said to have come, from a card game. It's nothing that I would have ever thought of.
Huh.
but they are thought to be descended of the Ronin. Anybody know what a Ronin is?
Yes.
No,
I watched the movie.
I did not.
Isn't that a Ronin? Isn't that like a rogue samurai or some shit?
Kind of, yeah.
Or-
So they have
Disgraced
no
samurai?
master.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they're a masterless samurai.
So like Dobby from Harry Potter,
You stupid
No.
son of a...
he has no master.
But they turn to banditry.
What the fuck does
Or-
Dobby
Yeah, I'm,
have to do with Yakuza?
Okay, all right. Hear me out. All right, this is gonna be a stretch, but hear me out. The Ronin have no master, right?
yeah, but they're masterless samurai. It's not just people
Okay.
without a master.
All right. Fuck you.
Exactly.
pick up a
Shut
sword.
up
He can pick up a sword. You
and
don't fucking.
die.
Oh yeah, he did die. Fuck. Never mind.
Exactly.
I take my point back. Never mind.
Now, according to police estimates, the membership reached its highest level where they actually had 184,000 members in 1960, but now it's dropped down to around 80,000 or so. And what's weird is they actually classify things in like a weird hierarchy where the boss of the Yakuza, there's separate groups. So that boss is actually seen more like a parent figure, and all the like underling associates are actually seen as children.
Huh.
Yeah.
So no mom is what I'm hearing.
Right.
So question:
Yes.
is the Yakuza owned by Disney for the exact same reason that they don't have moms?
No.
The Disney theory is what I'm referring to.
Yeah, I know. No, that's not it.
I'm pretty sure.
There's actually only 20 or around 20 conglomerate gangs, and the largest is from Yamaguchi Gumi, if that's how you pronounce it.
Yamaguchi.
Yeah. So that started around 1915, and then it was fully developed after World War II by Taoka Kazu. But yeah, so they're the Oyaban, which is the boss, is literally parent status, and the followers are Koban, which are child. And that's just the ideology that they have. And they actually used to do, the Koban would traditionally do a blood oath of allegiance. And then a member who breaks that code must show penance. And what they used to do is the Koban would cut off his little finger with a sword and give it to his Oyaban.
I know somebody that had to happen to them.
Yeah, they,
Pinky finger gone. You fucking Yakuza, man?
Jesus fucking Christ.
You know what? What's
that
crazy
that means
is
that means she could have your ass taken out
Right?
at any fucking time.
I was
Well,
watching
now we know
actually.
who wears the pants in the relationship.
I
Blink
I
twice
was
and she beats
watching
the fuck
something
out
like
of
that
you.
earlier today, actually on that, and how they would cut off their fingers and they were showing pictures.
Yeah.
Fucking brutal.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
But what was the reason why though?
So I was never able to find on if it was I believe it was more pain, like the penance, like you did something wrong, you went out of the Yakuza code, so that's how you basically got back your honor.
So you cut
shit.
off their pinky. So what this guy was saying on this other, I don't know if this was true. They were saying the reason why I think was also because like back in the samurai days, it meant like for them they'd grip the sword or something. That'd mean they'd be less.
Yeah, they'd
Like-
have less of a grip because if
Yeah.
you think about it, when you're grabbing, it always seems like your thumb, your pointer finger, and your pinky have the strongest grip on the sword.
Yeah.
So what happens if you just keep disgracing the fucking... You just keep losing fingers?
Then, yeah, I mean that, or have to do commit seppuku, which is suicide.
Oh, the fucking...
Suicide by falling on the sword.
Is it, so it's falling on... Sorry, I thought they just stabbed themselves in the stomach.
Well, it used to be where they'd like put the sword on the ground, like put it to their like sternum area, and then
Yeah.
just
Oh,
kinda-
fuck. That's crazy.
yeah.
Just body slam that shit.
So the funny thing is, though, that they actually style themselves as a chivalrous organization. Even though their methods are questionable, they have been known to perform charitable acts, such as donating, delivering supplies to earthquake victims, and over the time, they've kind of shifted to white-collar crime, relying more on, like, bribery instead of violence and shit. So they've kind of changed. I mean, the relationship between the Yakuza and police in Japan is actually complicated now because the Yakuza membership itself is not illegal. And Yakuza-owned businesses and gang headquarters are often clearly marked. Gang whereabouts and activities are often known to Japanese police without any of them taking action. And they've also been called upon to perform functions as when a Yakuza force was assembled to serve as a security force when Eisenhower went to Japan. Although the visit didn't happen, but that's crazy. It's like, oh, you know what? We're going to have these guys go through and be, you know, security, and I wonder if that's why he never showed up.
Maybe. It's kind of like when the fucking Rolling Stones hired the fucking Hells Angels to be security.
Yeah, yeah.
Except probably nobody would die. I don't know, actually. Maybe somebody might have died.
Yeah, I mean, it's... I don't know. I would say just from their past and what they've done, the kind of culture that they've created, like, no matter what, there's still a danger there. Yes, they've changed, but I mean, before it was, you know, a lot of violent stuff that would be done. People cut up with full-fledged fucking katanas. A lot of drug stuff going on, a mass amount of drug stuff, just basically drug, sex, violence. Your traditional stuff. Only they'd wear business suits while fucking doing it.
See, that's where I think that that they find themselves being one of the more dangerous organizations, because not only are they like, I don't want to say, well, they're feared, but it's also to like a level of respect, because not only are they doing like their own shit, but they're making sure that everybody else is okay as well. So they have like a good standing in the community as well. Like, people know that they're fucking Yakuza.
Yeah.
But then they also know, like, hey, they help us out. Like, they do these functions. They bring us groceries. They help us out and all that shit. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword right there. Because, like, yeah, they are criminals. But at the same time, they are doing a lot of good for the fucking community. That's what kind of, like... They're like do-gooders. They're like Robin Hood, I guess.
Yeah, and that's one of the things they were referred to as is do-gooders. So it's weird. Because it's like, we'll steal from the rich and give to us. But we'll also use some of that money to buy shit for people in need.
The poor can have some.
But then at the same time, you fuck us over and we'll chop your head off.
Are the Yakuza the ones that are all heavily tattooed?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Have you seen those pictures
lot of it
where
with dragons.
Where that doctor collects your fucking Yakuza skin?
Yeah, I've seen that
one.
So when they die, what he does is like he'll pay them before they die or pay their family. So when they die, he can remove their skin and preserve it, and he puts them like on mannequins and like fucking sprays them with like preservative. So he has like a giant fucking collection of like different like tattooed Yakuza skins, but it's like the full body suit.
So what's funny is back in the day, an ex of mine, her parents actually went to Japan, and for the time that they lived there, they actually worked for the Yakuza.
What the hell?
Like, I don't know how they met him. I mean, her dad was fucking covered. He was like this 70-year-old man that was covered from neck to toe in fucking tattoos. Like, his entire body was covered. And some of those were done like traditional Japanese bamboo style fucking tattoos.
Oh, so he went over there not tattooed and he came back tattooed.
No, he had tattoos, but when he went over there, he got some done the traditional way. Like, they picked him up from the airport. They would put him up in hotels.
Was he their accountant?
I don't know much more than just that they worked for him for a little bit. I don't know what exactly was done, but I know they worked for him. So that was always pretty interesting.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, it's weird because it's one of those organizations where you're like, huh. how bad are they? And then you go back and delve deep, and I mean deep, and you find a lot of interesting yet absolutely terrifying facts.
Are they forced to be tattooed from head to feet or what? I mean, why is their body so inked up? Is that...
So when I was looking, I didn't see anything on the tattoos, but if I remember right, it's the dragon is just something. I know it stands for strength and a lot of other things in other countries, well, in Asian countries, but I believe it has to do with your ranking and service you've given and stuff of that nature. It's not like a force thing. It's more of it's an honor.
Yeah, and he said they tattoo them up with bamboo.
Yeah, the traditional way is they'd get a piece of bamboo and sharpen it and then just dip the ink and basically just stab you repeatedly with that. So instead
that's got to
be
painful.
Yeah, I want it done though. I want to get a traditional Japanese tattoo.
That lady, I think she's Indonesian or she's from Peru or some shit. And she tattoos people with ash. It's ash and water or something like that.
I remember you telling me about that.
She uses a fucking thorn, a special thorn. And to tattoo her, you have to appease her. So a lot of people bring her chocolate or something like that, a bar of chocolate, and she likes it. So if she likes what you brought her, she'll fucking tattoo you, but it's a high honor or some shit. It's pretty badass.
That is interesting.
Very interesting. A whole fucking bodysuit done with just one fucking thorn.
Right. I mean, like I said, it's something I want to do, but I mean they've been around for fucking ever. I mean, again, 1915 is when one of the biggest Yakuza gangs was formed. So I mean they've got a lot of history. I don't know how old and how deep the cartels go, how long they've been around. I know we didn't get into that, but
oh, dude, they've been around for a minute.
But I know the Yakuza and the Triads have a lot of history. So we'll go ahead and we'll see what Mr. Uncle Cotton has. But
didn't do very much on this, but
it's all good. But before you get into that, I did want to say, what were you saying we should do, Mr. Duffy? About some sponsor of sorts?
Oh, they were talking about the cool tracksuits we're gonna get.
No, that's whatever, for the next episode.
He really wants some fucking suits now.
He really does.
I want us to look like Slipknot is what I'm saying. I get black fucking, what is it called? The fucking, they're not tracksuits, the jumpsuits.
Jumpsuits.
Or you get black jumpsuits and white Air Force Ones.
Like Missy Elliott, I Can't Stand the Rain video.
Number 3.
So what's the sponsor you were speaking of?
We have two, actually. We have, sorry, let me get into my professional voice here. So today's episode was brought to you by Unrivaled Java. When you need that extra kick in the pants, Unrivaled Java is there.
It'll give you the pants dance.
Oh god. No, but I can fucking swear by this shit, dude. They have this fucking special coffee that they brew. It's extra fucking strong though. They sell them in I mean, you've seen the bottles. What are they, 12 ounce, 15?
No, they're 16 ounce.
16 ounce bottles. So it's a fairly decent size of coffee. And I took a swig of it and I put the creamer and the sugar and all that shit. I drank half of that shit and I was wired for half the fucking day. I was shaky. I was maybe it's because I just didn't have breakfast. And then after lunch I still had half of it. I was I'm gonna drink the other half of it to see if if I was just tripping. Nope, I drank the other half of it. I was fucking wired. I was this is fucking 3 energy drinks right here, bro.
Fucking junkie.
I remember that day.
And what else they have? They have bruschetta. That shit's fucking delicious.
Yeah, that's definitely
I buy shit by the gallon, bro.
I'm actually gonna have some of that shit.
And what was our second sponsor, narrator?
The other one is Solus Clean. Got solar panels? We clean them.
Soul is clean.
Oh yeah.
We should get Billy D. Williams to narrate this shit.
No, we need a what is his name? Bobcat.
No,
Fucking Police
yeah.
Academy.
isn't he dead?
My mother's name was Jughead.
What the fuck? Well, we
That's
can
a
do
very
like
nice name.
Where's that fucking Cameo app where you pay them to do like a message?
Yeah, we need to do that and then get the OG who plays fucking Voorhees to do an intro for Tales.
We'll be back after a quick break.
Are you a huge cunt?
Us too. Wait, can we even say cunt?
Of course! It's empowering these days. Cunt, 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 cunt. I'm Ange Ballastone, aka the drag queen, That Girl Gina.
And I'm Mike Fales, just a normal gay guy, I guess?
And we're the hosts of The Big Cunty Couch.
A gorgeous new talk show podcast where we invite queers and peers to sit, bitch, and be fierce on a huge ass couch.
While we gab about all things gay.
So come get cozy
And cunty.
with us. We're panned for platforms, so find us anywhere online and get listening, sweetie.
Or watching.
Or both.
Otherwise, why the hell am I in full drag?
And we'll see you on the big. Oh, wait, I thought we were going to say that together.
No, on The Big Cunty Couch. Mwah.
Nah, so we pay Morgan Freeman.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm not
can we
even
do
gonna
Hulk
try
Hogan?
and do his voice. No.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, bro. Listen here, brother. Today's episode was sponsored by.
My good friend Macho Man and his meat sticks.
No, not my
Snap into a Slim Jim.
We're gonna leg drop you, brother, with that unrivaled drop. That was it, unrivaled Java, brother. We really went out of our way to fucking do this.
All right. So
What about Ben Stein? That'd be a good one too.
I'd fall asleep.
Fuck you, dude.
and today's episode of Tales from Helheim.
Brought to you by.
What's the name of that dude that does the
Unrivaled
fucking
Java.
the Saturday Night Live intros? You know what I'm talking
no,
about,
no,
right?
no. You know what we need? Jim Carrey.
Unrivaled Java.
Jim Carrey.
I don't know, man.
Can cameo Jim Carrey.
I don't know. You can cameo Jim Carrey. I'm gonna pay the Hulkster.
You can have Drew Carey.
We can alternate. Oh God. No, I'm good. Is Bob Barker dead?
I think so.
Oh my God.
Oh,
He can
shit.
get you to fucking spay and neuter your pets. He can get you to get your fucking solar panels cleaned.
Right?
Those fucking dogs didn't stand a
He
chance.
can sell ketchup to a nun in white.
He can sell rubbers to a Mormon.
Oh,
fuck.
shit.
All right, let's hear about your triads, my guy.
And now we're back.
I didn't even tell you I was doing the fucking. Oh, I guess I did earlier.
Yeah, you
See, I'm
did,
losing it.
See?
It's
And
past-
this is-
hey, man, it's
and
past my
And this is
bedtime.
why we need you guys to donate at least $1. That way we can send it to getting his Alzheimer medicine.
What is
It's
it?
pat-
For
it's
$1, you can help sponsor the sleepy fuck.
It's fucking past my bedtime, so I'm doing mine on the triad. So they were founded in the 18th century, 1760s, either 1760s or the 1769. Dude, that's the time where the Yakuza's founded.
Yakuza was 1915.
Damn, these guys have been around.
I looked up Los Zetas. They've been around since '99.
So Yakuza has them beat, and the triads have them all beat. I love how Uncle
Fucking
Cotton went
Nirvana.
like history deep.
I'm telling you, man, the fucking they ruled the '90s. It's fucking Nirvana, Hanson, and Los Zetas. That's it. That was my '90s. Fucking hey, dude.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. So, of course, you know, their territories from China, Hong Kong, and you can go on and on. Taiwan,
So,
East Asia.
what is your stance on Hong Kong being its own country?
I don't give a shit.
It technically is, but in China, that's a thing where they're like, no, it's part of China. But it has its own currency, its own government, like it's its own country.
That's some crazy shit.
But to them, nope.
But
It's
no,
all one.
It's just one.
Yeah.
It's going to be a revolution over there, brother.
And the triads are going to lead it.
Oh, God. No, Putin has anything to say about it.
Right. Well,
That's the only thing Putin be doing is Putin.
All I'm saying is you send one Hulk Hogan down there,
shit.
it's going to solve everything, buddy.
So the origins of the Triad, China-based criminal organization, secret association or club, was a branch of the secret Hung Society. Ooh.
Yeah, they are.
Oh yeah.
Yo, this is like, the more you're reading this, the more it sounds like fucking Ray's Secret Society. Fucking, that was his name, huh? The fucking temp. They try to get me and fucking narrator over here into
He
a secret
actually
society.
sent me a message yesterday, or not yesterday, days ago.
You remember that short dude? His brother used to work there too, and they were like the leads for the temps or something like that. Little short dudes.
Ray and his brother.
Oh yeah.
He was like, "Hey, I heard that you guys like, what did he came up to you for something? What was it? He wanted like marketing or something."
Yeah. It was some sort of marketing, either because of the podcast or something. I don't remember exactly what.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and he wanted me to draw him up a logo or something. And he's like, "I'll give you a list of words you can base like your art off of." I was like, oh, "Okay," and he gave me like a list like light, darkness, peace, war. Like the next were like secret, underground, government, society. I was like, that was the worst Morse code you've ever done, buddy.
What the
I was like, are
hell?
you trying to get us to help you take down the government?
That's
I mean, I'm all
crazy
for
shit.
it,
I don't
but
think we have the manpower for that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I can rock and roll from like 2 to 3.
So we're here. The society was fragmented, and one group known as the Triad and the Qing Gang became a criminal organization. After the People's Republic of China was founded in 1949, secret societies in order by Mao Zedong. Most Chinese secret societies included the Triads, and some of the remaining Qing relocated to the British colony of Hong Kong, Taiwan, Southeast Asia, and overseas countries, particularly the U.S., and competed with the Tong and other Chinese secret societies. Gradually, Chinese secret societies turned to drugs and extortion for income.
yeah, actually, if you guys want to learn about the Tong and the different types of Tongs that there were, there's actually a really good show, and I have it on Plex, called The Warriors, or Warriors.
Yeah?
It's really good. That's actually what it's about, the immigrants coming from China to like Los Angeles, and all they have is Chinatown, so they have it's either like join a Tong or do insane like labor.
Weren't you telling me about that show? I think,
Yeah.
and I wasn't able to have still not watched it yet. I need to.
Isn't that Bruce Lee, one that he had made before he died?
Yeah, he had written it when he got famous. And they were like, "Oh, I don't know how people are going to like an Asian front man, instead of a white man." And it was some whole thing, but it's really good. So that can actually teach you a lot about kind of the Tongs and how they operated.
Damn, that's crazy.
So in the 19th century, during the 19th century, many such societies were seen legitimate ways for helping immigrants from China settle into their new place of residence. Secret societies were banned by the British colony government in Singapore during the 1890s and slowly reduced in numbers by successive colonies, governors, and leaders, rackets which facilitated the economy power of Singapore triads. The opium trade, I love me some opium, and prostitutions were also banned.
Love me some
You love to
prostitutes.
be a prostitution.
So that was like, I do. Was like one of their biggest trades was the opium.
Yeah, and prostitution.
Prostitution was like their next biggest hustle for them.
Yeah, what's funny in the show, and I'm sure they actually did this, but they would smuggle opium in the bodies of some of the dead Tong members.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Dude, that's some crazy shit.
Imagine if you were, say, in a fucking gang and you died and they were just like, well, he wasn't a mule in life, but he's a mule in death. And they just stuffed your body full of drugs.
I don't want to smuggle drugs. Just wait 10 or 15 more years. You're going to be smuggling the fucking drugs.
That's his fucking insane, crazy shit.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Since the first opium bans during the 19th century, Chinese criminal gangs have been involved in worldwide illegal drug trade. Many trades switch from opium to heroin, produced from opium plants in the Golden Triangle, refined into heroin in China.
Heroin? I was like, what the fuck is heroin? Is that like Aaron?
Hey,
Hey, Aaron. Hey, Ron.
oh shit!
He's going into his gangster phase. Hey, bitch, pass me some
Pass
heroin.
me that heroin, bitch. Go on, bitch! I said, hurry up.
I need my hit.
Where the fuck was I? In the 1960s or the 1970s? The most, the fuck right. And then 1960s and 70s, the most important triads active in the international
smoking the heroin.
heroin trade are the 14K and the Taehyun Chai. Is that another gang, I believe?
Yeah, it sounds like those
So
are
are
two
these
separate
gangs? I'm
ones.
pretty sure that they're just all branched off of the triads.
Yeah.
The triads have begun smuggling chemicals from Chinese factories to North America for the production of methamphetamine, and to Europe for the product of MDMA. Triads in the United States also traffic large quantities of ketamine.
Ketamine.
What is that?
Special K.
Like, but what does that actually
Horse
do?
tranquilizer, is
Is
it?
it?
You want to get knocked on your ass? Have some Special K along with your
Like Special
heroin.
K. I was like, what is that? I was like, well, it's a number of things. It's Special K. It's the horse tranquilizer.
What is it? Just liquid or a pill or just
It's
any
a
form?
pill, I
yeah.
think.
I think it comes in both forms, doesn't it?
I don't know. It could be like heroin.
And it's also
Heron.
cereal, and it's also
Miss-
the starring forward for the fucking Harlem Globetrotters.
Lady Heron. You guys ever
Heron.
remember fucking Harlem Nights? You ever watch Harlem Nights?
No.
Fuck.
You guys never watched Harlem Nights? Was Richard
think-
Pryor and Eddie Murphy?
No, I've
Miss
seen
Heron.
it. I've seen it like once or twice.
Remember that? Was Lady Heron?
Never seen it.
Well, go home tonight and watch fucking Harlem Nights.
I don't know if he's even gonna make it home.
Oh no. I'm fucking sleepy as hell, dude. I'm falling asleep right now.
I know.
Just drift away. And
He's gonna
see
have his
Lady
head
Heron.
where your ass is planted right now.
So another big thing the triads were involved in is also counterfeiting. So triads have been engaging in counterfeiting since the 1880s. During the
Jesus.
1960s and 1970s, they were involved in counterfeiting currency, often the Hong Kong 50-cent piece. The gangs were also involved in counterfeiting expensive books for sale and black market. With the advent of new technology and the improvement of average standard of livings, triads produce counterfeit goods such as watches, film, VCDs, whatever the fuck that is, and DVDs, and designer apparel such as clothing and handbags.
Well, what's funny is if they're any part of that cell phone trade,
That was like one of their big ones was like cell phones and clothing.
when I used to go to the tech market in China, they had Nokias and then they had Nokias.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I remember watching something on that, and I guess we were trying to ban like all their shit from coming over here.
Yeah, like-
because
like-
they were just making buku dollars
Like,
off
they
of all their
really-
bootleg counterfeit shit.
They really fucked up. Like I saw an iPhone there and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. And the back came off and I was like, wait, iPhones don't do that. And then I turned it on. There's a fucking Android phone.
Nice.
And so because of that, I was like, fuck it, it's super cheap. I'm going to buy it. But I said they had Nokia, and then right next to it, because they thought the I was an L, they had Nokias.
That's some crazy shit. Well, you know what? Everybody's got to make $1, man.
Yep.
And they knew how to do it.
They're just
Sell-
still trying to get their nut.
Selling that Gucci
Yeah.
Gucci, gross.
and that Parada.
Folex.
Piranha.
The Chinel. Since the 1970s, Triad
those
Turf Control.
They got that Nuki swish.
I don't
Just
know, but
doing it.
speaking of counterfeit, my bad. I'm gonna sidetrack real quick. We went to in Mexico. There's a thing called the tianguis. It's like a pop up, like
Tianguis?
yeah, it's like a pop.
What does that stand for?
I don't fucking know
Just-
what it.
Tianguis?
Yeah, it's like a little pop up swap meet basically. But I remember walking through there and like, oh, all the latest brands, designs. There's a black jacket and it's like Ferrari in the front, and like the Puma logo, and the Lamborghini bowl on their side. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Dude, that jacket would be dope, dude.
Get all the pussy.
It says
Damn, we get
fucking-
pussy for the rest of us, player.
It says Porsche with a Honda logo.
That's basically what it was, bro. It's like 8 different logos. Like, is that a fucking McDonald's logo on the zipper?
You know who I can
Sponsors.
see? You know who I can see you wearing that something like that?
Oh, hell
Dino.
yeah,
Dino.
Dino.
Bro,
God damn it!
throw a gold chain on that bitch. Fuck yeah, dude. Look like Bismarcky.
And it's got to have a lion somewhere, though. It's got to have a lion.
I'm not proud of it, but I bought some knockoff fucking Nikes from there. They're fresh as fuck.
They're called Nukis.
No, they were Nikes. Like they dead ass look like the retro ones. I was like, these,
But
I was
as
like,
soon
these are
as
pretty
you touch
fucking
them, they
cool.
fell apart.
No, like the bottom was thin. I was like, oh, these are pretty cool, and like leather. But like the bottom of them had a treasure map on them. I was like, oh shit.
Oh shit! Well, on that note, I think that's it for me. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep laughing.
You can't.
My
top the
question
jacket.
is, who do you think would win in a battle?
Motherfucker, I had that thought right in my head
Yeah?
right now too.
Yours don't count because they only been around since 1999, bitch.
So is Hanson, motherfucker, but they got their own brewing company now. What's poppin', ho?
Yeah, and it's going to go under in the next month.
Don't you say that. I'm gonna beat the bop out of you.
Their company is going to go drop.
Have you seen that shirt that says like Nirvana and it has a picture of the 3 Hanson brothers on it? I want that shirt so bad.
What is happening? What happened to this fucking podcast?
Dude, it's late for everybody.
You're both tarded.
It's 10:03, man. We should have been in bed 2 hours ago.
Well, who do you think would win in a fight?
I don't know, dude. That's a fucking tricky one.
I mean, Yakuza and the fucking Triads all have fucking a background in martial arts, so I think that'd be a good fight.
well, that's a little racist. They're just going around
it's
doing
just
karate.
true. It's just true.
Why is it racist?
From China, you have the ninja. From Japan, you have the samurai. All different forms of martial arts. That's where their
Okay,
backgrounds
but
come
that's
from.
just a broad generalization. You don't know that they're going around doing fucking karate and shit.
I've watched videos on Yakuza training and samurai training. It's
So by the same logic, you think like the fucking Bloods and the Crips are going around like the fucking Sharks and the Jets? Boom, ta, boom, ta, boom, ta.
no,
fucking
guy,
I think they're just going around acting like fucking asshats and should just kill themselves off already.
See, that's the thing. Like your guys' ones have been they've been around for a lot longer. But we have to remember the fucking Zetas have been around since fucking '99, and they managed to almost take down a whole fucking the whole golf cartel.
Their theme song was fucking Cisco's thong song.
Dong, da, dong, dong, dong.
Like
I like the way the booty goes.
Da-na-da-na.
Jesus. But that's what I'm saying. Like your guys is like they're dangerous because they're more like in the community and people they'll look the other way because they're like they help us out.
But they also
Yeah,
do not give a shit about chopping
Yeah,
anybody's
but-
heads off.
I
That's
think
the-
the most dangerous thing about like a mafia or gang is the structure.
So yeah, because
One
they have
with
like
more
the
structure is a more dangerous fucking.
Yeah, that's the thing because you guys have like the community backing and like the cops of like we give them a certain amount of respect. Like the Zetas, they don't have that. They don't buy it. They fucking take that shit. Like they will kill fucking man, woman, child, cop, dog, hamster, whatever the fuck you put in front of them. They'll fucking chop them up. That's the thing. Like I honestly think maybe the Zetas. Because you have to remember, they almost took down the whole golf cartel, and there's only 44 of these motherfuckers. That is a tightly fucking run operation.
All I
That's a
know-
well-oiled machine right there, if I've ever seen one.
All I know is we should just smuggle them over here one by one and take them out.
Jesus.
And the
I thought you were going to be
cartel.
like, we grab one of each and we fucking have them fight to the death.
No. We just
The
eliminate the fucking cartel violence. Just bring them over one by one, like, hey, promise them riches and all this shit, and then as soon as you cross the border, hand them $100 bill and stab them in the spine.
Wait, why are we only killing the cartel, not the Yakuza and the Triads?
Because they've done good.
And
well,
fuck them.
the Yakuza's done good.
Yeah, I don't know about
What
the
is the-
triad.
I don't
What
know,
has the
man.
cartel
I think
done
he's
for
playing
humanity?
a real fucking heavy favorite towards his own little group there.
What? No, what has the cartel done good
man.
for humanity?
Not a fucking
Well,
thing.
depends, because some of the cartels, they'll fucking, like, they'll do the same thing. Like, they'll help out the villagers, they'll buy them food and all that
Dude,
shit.
there was just on Tuesday 7 children and a woman shot in a fucking town square just because they felt like fucking killing people.
Okay, I'm not saying that they're all good. I'm saying that some of them pay for food and they help out and shit like that.
Yeah, from stuff they've stolen from other villagers.
That's literally what the fuck the Triad and the fucking Yakuza
no,
does
they
as
don't.
well.
God damn it.
Oh, no, but just because they wear nice suits. I'm sorry, they're going around wearing fucking cowboy boots and fucking flannels.
Yeah, they're fucking redneck lumberjacks.
See, that I don't know, man. That's my thing.
Cartel, if you're listening to this, fuck you. Yakuza, if you're listening to this, fuck you. Triad, if you're listening to this, ni hao.
Fuck them too.
I know how to speak a little bit of Chinese. I don't know how to
give a
speak
fuck what you can
Japanese.
speak. Fuck them too.
Or
Is there
hold on,
any-
the little Spanish I can speak. Chupa mi baño.
Chupami ba- Is there
Suck my
anything
bathroom.
on YouTube? I'm gonna go look this up. What is that? It's the setas?
Yeah.
Setas.
Oh yeah, there's been stuff on them and their
Oh, yeah,
operation.
dude. They do a lot of shit. Like I was saying on the last podcast that what they fucking did one time is they got like 6-7 people
Yeah.
and they fucking abducted them and then they put them like in the town square the next day. You know, like the giant fucking like brass pots where people make carnitas in?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they fucking chopped them up and they put them in those and they put them in the middle of the fucking town square for everybody to fucking find them the next day.
So this is just a branch of like the Mexican cartels. What you're saying?
Well, it started off as like the enforcers for like the Gulf cartel
Wow.
because they were all had like military backgrounds and they're like ex-police, ex-military, and all that shit. And what they ended up doing is they ended up paying for like somebody to come in and give them like special training, like the U.S. Special Forces and then like the Iraqi fucking army. Sorry, the Israeli army. To come in and they're showing like their tactics, like guerrilla warfare and all that shit, and like what they do, just to handle like fucking. So they're like trained.
So I have an idea then. We start a new business. Assassin.
Assassin.
No, assassin.
Salami.
Assassin.
Yes.
Assassin.
Assassin.
What is that?
Salami?
Fucking shampoo?
No, we're assassins.
Adele Sassoon?
Oh, assassin.
You decrepit old fuck.
Assassin.
What is that?
All right, I need to go to bed.
Yeah.
Well, since
This is
these guys are
ridiculous.
losing their shit and I'm just waking up right now, then I guess that's it. We do already have research and everything done for the next topic, so that will be a very interesting one, and I'll make sure we don't record it 8 at night.
Assassin.
Assassin.
All right, so
This podcast is brought to you by Assassin.
Assassin.
all right, so we'd like to say
Now
another.
you see me, now you don't.
Again, we'd like to say thank you to our sponsors for this episode, Unrivaled Java and
Soulless Clean, baby.
Oh yeah, brother.
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Did you know he has his own fucking restaurant?
Yes, I do. I
Hulk
thought it was his
Hogan.
daughter's. It's
Hulk
called.
Hogan, sponsor us
It's
and
called
give me
Hogan's,
free.
ain't it? Or
Or Hogan's Place or something.
Hogan's Place, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Sponsor us.
disappointed that nothing on the menu is named after wrestling shit.
Sponsor us and give us free steaks.
Like the big leg drop burger. That would have been pretty fucking cool.
that would have been awesome.
Coco Beware wings.
Go
I just think it would have been pretty fucking cool, but I guess whatever, Hulk Hogan.
The hit him with the Chair Brother steak. Hit him with the Chair Brother Porterhouse.
That hacksaw Jim Duggan sandwich.
The Goldberg
Slap
Gouda
your
burger.
mama.
The
The
Goldberg
Ultimate
Gouda
Warrior
burger.
wings. That would have been pretty cool too.
Oh shit.
It's the Stone Cold Stunner sandwich
Oh man.
Bret Hart
with
double
that
hamburger.
with that sting sauce.
Owen Hart onion rings.
Oh yeah.
You want some of this?
You remember when those fucking guys back in the day used to call them the Nugget?
Want this bushwhacker salad?
I remember when he fucking fell from the ceiling.
Well, yeah, when he died, but you remember
When he died.
I can't remember who was it when they were like going at it and they would call him the Nugget. I don't know if it was like that Nugget.
Oh, dude, I don't
He's
know.
like that turd that you can keep flushing and it never goes down.
I don't know, man. I just remember that fucking was it the cream always rises to the top. Is that those fucking Macho Man, huh?
I don't remember that.
Cream always rises to the top.
Yeet,
Brother. All right.
Macho Man mango smoothie.
Have you seen that fucking video where Macho Man and what was it? It wasn't Ms. Elizabeth. What was the
They
name of
call
that
it
fucking
Macho Mango.
the other chick he came out with? The sensational Sherry or something like that. And I did fucking Shawn Michaels' entrance song. Well, they came on there like fucking. They're just like rambling on like a fucking promo. And the video says when you and your girl get $6 in each at the fucking Chili's dollar margaritas, they're just fucking like, oh, I'm coming after you, Hulkster.
You said margarita, and I kind of want a margarita.
Oh man. Well, on that note, it's
Midnight
been fun.
margaritas?
Daddy Fat Sacks is gonna go and forget where he lives halfway home, so I'll have to call him, make sure he's all right.
You just gotta answer the phone. Whoa!
Who are you?
The shadow people are coming.
There's
They come
Charlies
every
in
night.
the trees.
They're in the
Oh,
trees,
shit.
man.
The Charlies are tunneling under the ground. They're waiting for us. I can't walk. It's hollow ground.
Just gonna answer a fucking. You have a voicemail from fucking 3 a.m. Arrival Java.
You're gonna hear all kinds of firecrackers going off. Oh, frag out! Frag out!
The assassins are coming.
Shit, farting on my
Assassins
roommate's
are
door.
every.
That's why you don't remember that video.
Farting out my neighbor's door.
That's why you don't remember that video. You're fucking Alzheimer's.
All right.
Oh, fuck this.
Well, on that note, we love you guys. Like I said, next episode has something to do with death. That's all I can say. I
Isn't
mean,
that
and
all
it
our
ain't-
fucking episodes though?
And it ain't Duffy's ass either.
this
might
is
be.
local death.
All right, everybody. Good night.